Hello. Give me 1 second. I still don't know why there's Duolingo drops on Twitch. It's very odd. Okay. Let me just get things ready. Wait, hang on. Peak song is playing. You know, C418 isn't like my favorite Minecraft music person, but I do really like this song. Okay. Let me get the chat room up so I can see if anyone's here. That's a good idea, I think. I think having the music at this volume is good. For now, at least. Is there literally a bot? Okay, that's fantastic. Amazing. Fantastic start. You can't hear it? It is at like 50-ish, so... There's music playing for me, so... I just don't want it, I don't have it as... Well, I mean, I could turn the overall sound up, maybe? I don't know why it's called global. That's strange. Okay. So, I forgot about my stick drift. Pain. So, I heard that there was a snapshot today. Yeah, I gotta balance like the audio and stuff properly. I still need to figure it out. In due time, of course. I need to get a stone block. Minecraft Movie 2. I saw that. It was very strange how they just came out with the announcement. Very odd. But that took me by surprise. I didn't think we'd get a second one. I know like the first one was like successful and stuff like that, but I never really thought we'd get a second, like a sequel basically. Was it the one that got copyright? I hope not. This is Mice and Venus, right? Surely I won't get copyrighted for this. I need one of you, and I need one of you. Have you crafted a spear? I have not. I have not, no, because I do not play Java Edition. So I don't have any access to the spear at all. For now. Which pains me beyond belief. But, you know, it is what it is. Hopefully we don't have to wait too long. I'm not risking touching Java. Yeah, I mean, I probably wouldn't play it anyway. If I had access to it. Yeah, I'm guessing Tuesday, right? Next Tuesday seems plausible, but is Bedrock going to be behind now? Because if Java's going to continue on with the features, I don't know. It's weird. Is that hotel stuff? No. Actually, we're making a shulker farm. I think that's the only end thing we need to show off, right? Surely there's nothing else we need to show. If there was something important, I probably would have mentioned it, right? Yeah, I need some glass, and I would trade for it, but I'm lazy, and I would get some in my chest, but I have like none. The perks of not living near a desert is that I'm constantly running out of glass. I remember I used to really struggle to get glass. Like, really struggle. You're definitely one of my favourite capes. Top 3, maybe top 2. Okay. Alright, into the end. Oh, this staircase is new. I don't think there's anything else that's new here, right? I mean, everything looks the same. Dude, this took so long to do. 20 of these? God damn, this took so long. Yeah, we're updating the end gradually. Like, we're just going to be slowly adding to it, right? Phase 1 was the gateways. Are you going to have a circle somewhere still? No. The circle idea is probably ditched, but you won't see me, like, do this stuff on stream. I'll probably just, like, do it off stream, and then whenever I'll show it off is, you know, whenever, right? We'll see. But yeah. This took so long. I've marked the area for the shulker farm temporarily with just this outplaced obsidian block. And the idea is you can pearl, right? But you can just do this. So that's cool. Do zombie horses burning mean the skeleton horses will burn too? Yes, they do. Or they will, sorry. Which is a bit of a problem for me, if you know my world. Bit of an issue. But, you know, we'll fix it. Anyway, this is the first shulker farm, so I guess the best way to show this off would be to do it in creative. So let's do it in creative. But yeah, I want to build more of those little pods, which is why I needed more glass. Okay, I was just thinking for a second. Still buffering. It shouldn't be lagging. Is anyone else lagging or no? Hopefully it's not a everyone issue. Okay, so let's just... Do we do the shulkers first? I think so. So the way this works is it relies on a tech that Bedrock has had for a little bit, but for the longest time it didn't have it. And that was to do with shulker duplicating. Is there a snow golem spawn egg? I feel like there is. I remember because it's really unique, right? Yeah. Feck. Did I put the shulker boxes and not the shulker shells? It's not lagging for me? Okay, good. That is promising. I think I did. I literally did. Okay, I'm not paying attention, clearly. Shulk. Spawn egg. Give me the spawn of the egg variety. So obviously, like, having just one cell is pretty slow. which is why you ideally make more. I want to have 4 ideally. But yeah, as you can see, the shulkers are killing each other, but they're also duplicating. And what that does, well, the shulker shell drop rate is very bad. But what it should do is drop shells. So I'm going to stack these. I might have another one on top, like, let's say 10 blocks above, maybe. I want to test it out first, but I also want to see if the drops are working. And then we'll kill these 2 shulker boys. But the mobs shouldn't despawn, and the mobs shouldn't, like, the snow golem shouldn't die. Shouldn't being the key word, because knowing my luck, they probably will. They have no place to spawn on. So, like, obviously, when you hit a shulker box, or yeah, what would you call them? Just a shulker? They'll, like, instantly teleport, right, somewhere else. There you go, works. Okay, good. But they can't spawn on slabs, or they teleport to slabs, and they can't teleport to glass. So what you do with the other blocks is you put buttons. So you can see there's buttons here, buttons there, so there's no place for them to spawn. It's very simple. The hardest part is getting the shulkers to the farm. It's not even hard, it's just tedious, right? But for the high value of the farm that it is, it's really not hard to make. Like, once you make 1 or like 2, you can make multiple. Like, it's just common knowledge, right? And obviously this is something I've wanted to make ever since, well, for a while, really, before the Dragonfire. Because obviously shulker boxes are so important. So let's kill these. Yeah, I want to, like, prototype this in creative first, right? Because I don't want to get there right or wrong. Sorry. So if this is 61, let's do 71. Maybe we don't need to. Okay, let's try 68. Maybe that might be too high. Or too low, sorry. We'll see. We'll go back on. But yeah, we'll see if this works, and then we'll go from there. We'll try and get shulkers in survival, which will be a pain, but we have the railway system. So that's handy. Very, very awesome source. So you do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And let's do some trapdoor action. I love the pale wood, is like really nice. Fun fact. Hot take, I know, right? No, but it's really nice. It goes well with the block palette I enjoy the most, so that already has brownie points in my mind. And how does this soul sand go? Soul sand goes the block higher, right? Yeah. And you can get rid of that and that, that and that, and then place that, and then boom. So how do you get the shulkers into the farm? Minecarts. This railway system will take them, and you just wait for them. It's going to be very tedious. I'm not really looking forward to it. But, you know, as long as you don't kill yourself. Oh, I see. You have to grab new ones each time. Pretty much. We have a good, like, it's sizable, right? It's not a huge entity, but it's got enough shulkers for now, at least. Will you run out? No. I'll show you again. I'll show the stream again how it works, especially with it doubled up. But honestly, I recommend everyone build this kind of farm because it's just so simple, right? Are those blocks or those slabs? Those are blocks. So you do that, and that. You could have... Oh no, you can. Never mind. Still can, good. So yeah, this will obviously, like I said, stop them from teleporting everywhere. And even though they could be put into minecarts, they can. They can, and let's demonstrate how. Obviously, the power, like this needed powered rails, because obviously the momentum and stuff like that. Luckily, we've got like all the resources in the world. So let's just take a regular rail, right? We don't need anything fancy. Get rid of this. Get a block there, and then you're basically just... Boom. And then obviously, I'll need to connect this a little bit further up, but yeah. The shulker duplicating thing is fairly new on Bedrock. Can you retype your question, Corn, because the chat already scrolled by it? Try not to levitate challenge. Yeah, that would be an issue. Luckily, we've got the Elytra, so like if we are levitating, we could just do that, right, and just play with the levitation effect. But is it new shulkers every time you use it, or the same? A bit of both. They're killing each other. Again, I'll show you in a minute, right? I'll show you in a minute. Just want to get this set up first. I'm assuming they do. Yeah, they do. As long as the snowballs hit them, which causes the shulker boxes to react. But their shulker shells aren't hitting the snow golems, they're hitting each other, right? Shulker bullets, as I said, they're hitting each other on those two blocks, that's where they are. And that will occasionally cause them to duplicate, but also kill themselves. The water bubble column is to stop the snowballs from flying to each snow column. Because it, you know, otherwise they would hit each other because there's momentum there, right? It sounds very fancy, but trust me, it's so simple. Wait, did I do that one block higher? I don't think I did. No. You're basically just doing that all the way around. But yeah, shulker tech is really good. Good. I really like how shulkers work. Am I stupid? I think I might be a little bit stupid. Or slow. Or maybe useless. Okay, yeah. The slab floors are the wrong height. Are they? Oh yeah, they're supposed to be lower. Yeah. Makes sense. Get just rid of this, right? Do that, and then we'll do the slab ceiling in a second. I don't know why this block is left empty, but did anyone hear that buzzing? I can't tell if that was my mic or the end audio. So the shulkers hit each other, which duplicates and kills them? Yes. Yes, it does. And they can be stackable, like the farms, which is why, obviously, we're making multiple. I heard, like, end static, but I don't know if it was, like, actual end stuff or my mic. But my mic has never made that sound before, so I'm going to assume it was the end, but I've never heard that audio either. I'm being duped. Some would say duplicated. Does it matter? The pattern? I don't think it does. I think they can, yeah. Hopefully. Okay. The end doesn't have ambient sound effects. Oh, that's a yikes from me. Okay, so let's do the roof next. Check that all the buttons are in place. We've got to add a few more buttons, but we can do that. It's fine. Leave those two open for now. Okay. So what you do is you put the two extra buttons on either side where the trapdoors are. Because obviously, if not, the water flows and the whole thing is like ruined, right? What's up, Crafty? How you doing? Welcome back to the stream. Blend Flash makes sound. It does, but we don't have vibrant visuals on. So, it's different to Java, where the Ender Flashes are part of the game. Okay, let me just see. No, that's end sound. Okay, if you're playing Bedrock Edition, this is like your homework, right? I want you to go into the end and just sit still or run around and listen to the ambience, because that is something I've never heard before. Yeah, today's snapshot was huge. I was not expecting enchantments already. Maybe that's the only one we get, right? I'd be a bit upset. I think the spears should have two. The wiki that says there's no end ambience. I'm telling you, there's actual like ambience. Like it played C418's track, the Overworld song, which it doesn't do in the end, but it was like glitchy. Like it's doing it right now, but it's like slightly like altered. Because that's the end typically, right? Am I going crazy? No, don't answer that question actually. Hop a minecart. No. Okay, and then you're supposed to push it in. There you go. So, if we've done everything right, we've got to add the water still. Let's not forget about that. Despite the Mounts of Mayhem edition, there's still a lot of small changes, like the new graphics UI. Yeah. Okay, so the water goes obviously on the soul sand to create the bubble column effect. So we can just... oh my god, did I really get rid of the water? We need a bigger hotbar, in my opinion. No issues with that at all, right? There'd be no issues with a bigger hotbar at all. Did I get rid of the water again? No. I don't really know why that's... Why is that? Oh, there's buttons. I'm stupid. Button. Button. Okay. So, assuming that all the buttons are correct, because the buttons will stop them from teleporting everywhere else. Assuming the buttons are correct, we've done everything right. So, Golem of the Snow. There you go. Feck. And second Golem of the Snow. There you go. And then what you do is... And this is how it works. Is that a shulker farm? It is. So what this tells me is as long as I build it right, we can build this like 5 blocks above with no issues whatsoever. Which is very handy. Because I want to make a lot of these. As you can see, that one on the left just died, but it's respawned. So you don't need to like name tag them or something like that, obviously, because it relies on them dying. But it's really good. It's a really good farm. And my goal is to build like 16 of these. Or 12. I used to have like in my old world I had a lot. That's what I'm saying, Corn. Like I'm listening to it right now. There's something weird about the end track, and I don't know if it's because like I don't go to the end often, which is true. I noticed that one spawned. Which is true, right? But at the same time, it's weird. Yeah, the farms in Java are much more demanding. Is that the word? Like you need to like jump through hoops to get all the stuff done. Does that make it more rewarding? Maybe, but I'd rather not build 16 by 16 nether portals to make a gold farm. Obviously, a part of the end soundtrack is the vanilla overworld soundtrack, but distorted. That's intentional. But there's something about it that's just weird. Okay, so we can honestly, like, where's, let me just kill these two. $68. Okay. Let's keep that in mind. I'm gonna note that down. Yeah, it's always had that distorted soundtrack. Okay. I really like the end soundtrack, personally. Yeah, let's get some scaffolding real quick. Hello, Enderman. So I'm not going crazy then. Okay, that's reassuring. For sure. Ideally, I think you put the snow golems in last. So that's why there's no snow golems here right now. We're gonna need to get a bunch of the stuff back. So let's just put some rails in there for now. What do I want? I want fence, chest, hopper, soul sand, slab, button, glass, trapdoor, slab, blocks. I think that's everything. Okay. I don't know, would the snow golems hit me? They might. Well, the spear is... I don't... Like, okay, so... The reason why I have not really talked much about the drop is I haven't played with it. So it's really hard for me to... Like, obviously I don't play with the drops that much in previews. But, it's really hard for me personally to judge the drop when I haven't really interacted with it, right? So I can say, oh wow, look, the durability of the spear with the lunge enchantment. I think it's just the lunge enchantment that's like kind of scuffed. I think everything else is kind of fine. Yeah, that seems pretty bad, right? But I don't know the full context. Lunge is what takes 100. I've also read that you can't put mending on the spear with lunge, which Mojang, please do not make that an actual feature. I trust that is just a bug, but Mojang, if you're gonna give it obscene amounts of durability, at least give it mending. Because that is kind of bonkers. Unless they're secretly doing stuff with mending behind the scenes that we don't know of, which I highly doubt, because Mojang have to be so wait, is this a block higher? Yes, it is. Mojang have to be so careful with how they treat mending. This will break your spear in 150 attacks, but like you can't repair it. Good luck. Yeah. Yeah, normally like if something conflicts with mending, it's the rival to mending. Like with the bow, it's infinity. And like you can kind of see like okay, that makes sense, right? Because that would be completely ridiculous if you could put mending on your bow or mending and infinity on your bow. Right, that'd be completely ridiculous. I'm personally a mending enjoyer, right? But like with the spear, there's not really the enchantment doesn't really rival it. I hope they add more enchantments, Crafty. I'm thinking they'll add 2. I mean, we've already seen 1. I was honestly very surprised that we saw the enchantment stuff. I think we can proceed with the glass now. Wait a minute, is that a block? This is much harder to do in survival, and also a lot riskier. I believe that's a block lower. Right? Oh yeah, I didn't have rockets on my hotbar. That would have sucked. Thank you, Corn. I'd have been mildly upset. I wonder if would I have been able to get anywhere if I fell? Maybe not. I think I'd be dead. Doing this with stick drift as well is very scary. Because at any moment I could just walk off and there'd be nothing I could do about it. Totems wouldn't be able to save me then. My nitro's almost broken as well, but that's fine. Minecraft movie 2. I honestly, like, if you enjoyed the movie, the first one, more power to you. I've not seen it. I don't really want to see it. I personally don't really care about the movie. I wonder if they'll do something like they did with the first one, where it was like, a feature in this movie will come to Minecraft in some capacity. And we know that that was the Happy Ghast. Obviously, different to what the Piglins were using. But, you know what I mean, right? The premise was still there. The interesting thing about that Badoko is, like, people are talking about how the weapons have this purple glint to the weapons, and I'm not sure if that's enchant. Like, what? They would not highlight the enchantments, I don't think. I feel like they've already done that. I could be wrong. Again, I've not seen the film. Yeah, I don't know if the image was like a glowy kind of purple. I don't know. So, unless like, I don't know, because if it's like, it's gonna be like Enderite, isn't it? They're gonna do Enderite. Well, I mean, at least now we know that next Minecraft Live is fine, but this time next year's Minecraft Live will be terrible. Because it's just going to be movie shilling. So that's something that's kind of good to know. I mean, they'll probably still talk about it at Minecraft Live. They'll have like, next Minecraft Live, I mean. They'll probably have like a teaser to show. So maybe my point was completely redundant. But the end soundtrack is so beautiful, man. It's like, it perfectly encapsulates, even like back then, they nailed the end, like the dimension music. Because Lena did a gorgeous job with the Nether music, and I was like, This perfectly encapsulates all the Never is. But I feel like the end music does that as well, which is really surprising to me. More capes this time. Yeah. Oh my god, they're gonna do like 3 more. They're gonna have like 3 more of the. Oh, brother. That's why we're not seeing that many capes lately. Because they're gonna bombard us in 2 years' time. Bro, I'll be 27, I think, right? When does it come out? The second one? Anyone know? June 27th? Oh, don't say June. No, don't say June. No, 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 no. No, 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 don't say June, please. Please. July. Okay, that's a bit better. I'll be 27. I'll be nearly 30. Holy fuck. Oh, that is severely depressing. But imagine they're gonna tackle the end in the next movie. Like, what else can they do? I'm gonna be 20 next year, or that year, double digits. You're not wrong, but you've also been double digits for like 8 years, right? So, where the fuck did this button go? Oh, hello. And imagine they go to the current end. I'll be pissed. I don't know, man. It makes like if you had a newer end in the movie, I might be inclined to watch it because I want to see how it translates to film, right? I'm trying to figure out what I need to do here. Let's focus on this slab roof. But yeah, that'd be crazy. You're probably going to see like this fucking. I'm trying to get my tea. That's why I waited so long. They'll probably show the creaking off, right? The creaking. Would they do the warden? I don't know. I don't know. I'm a little bit nervous about the movie. I don't really think Minecraft needs a movie. Minecraft doesn't need a lot of things, right? But a movie also is like the main like. Do we really need to do this again? And if the answer is like, I'm not going to shit on people that are like going to enjoy it, right? If you enjoyed the first one, more power to you, right? It's just not for me. And I say that as like a huge Minecraft nerd. It's just not for me. And that's fine. That is a-okay with me. Okay, time to get some water. I'm surprised that they haven't randomly announced it, especially on. Yeah, it was really weird. I didn't believe that at first. So you're just gonna go in there and be like, this is the warden? Yeah. Like, Alex will be like, what is that? And I'm like, this is a warden. And this is a shulk, like a wait, no, they won't even do that. They'll be like, Steve, what is that? And Steve will be like, oh, that's just a skulk sensor. Don't touch it though, otherwise it'll make sound, and then it'll cut to this really like weird, like something touches it, like a bat or something, and it'll be like for comedic effect. And then they'll both look at each other like it's like Scooby Doo. They'll be like, yikes, and the warden will spawn behind them, and it'll be like, Alex, is it behind me? Like, and it's just, oh, God. That's exactly how it's going to... I already know. That's exactly how it's going to go, because just... That is the Minecraft movie's humour. I say humour with a lot of reluctancy. I'm not going to lie to you. This is right the next movie. Oh wait, you'd be the director. If I had anything to do with the movie, I would probably not make it live action. That was like one of the biggest mistakes of the Minecraft movie, was that it's live action. Okay, I believe all the buttons are in place. So shall we start getting some shulkers in? I think we should, personally. So let's back out the world, make a copy, and then get to business. But I can totally see them, like... Okay, I can totally see them, like, doing an outdated end. Well, if it's July, that'll be after the summer drop releases, or the summer update. The Netflix show is just in the abyss. Yeah, they've just put it in the bin. Which sucks, because that sounds way better than the films. But I feel like that's how the warden should be. You shouldn't tackle it as if it's like some comic, like, funny thing. It's supposed to be the most terrifying mob in the entire game. Please tackle it with the respect it deserves. Like, I know you want to be quirky and funny and stuff like that. Like, haha, really cool. 8 rails. We can use regular rails. Right, that's awesome. But, like, just show it some respect. Please. Do I have endstone? I do. So we're going to do the same thing we did on creative. Gonna wait for this to pass. Okay. Fuck. Shit. This is not how I wanted it to go. Okay, teleported. Okay, we're gonna reset. This is why you make copies. This is why you make copies. I want these two to be like stationary. Yeah. This is gonna be hell. And I'm already, like, I need to get 4 of these things. This is going to be hell on end, probably. But it's kind of like having a movie that's coming out in 2 years is also very interesting because it's like, what will the game be like? I thought I threw those fireworks away. What will the game be like in 2 years' time? Yeah, shulkers can be deadly if you let it get out of hand. What's up, Squad? Welcome back to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Okay, that's fine. There's one side of it that's... Hello, Enderman. There's one side of it that's not blocked off, though. And it's the side that shulker is. Oh no, it's all blocked off. I'm a genius. Oh, it's not all blocked off. I'm stupid. Boom. Can they break rails? I know they can break min carts, but can they break rails? I'm doing good, Squid. Thank you for asking. I know you can punch the bullets away, but it's like, it's just a waste of time in my opinion. Okay. Ow. 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 Yes. Okay, clearly, you're trying to piss me off. And honestly, you're working. It's working. Okay, we're just gonna chill. Just gonna take a minute and just relax, okay? It's all good. Shulkers are a very cool mob to deal with. Definitely not annoying. You mother bitch. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, you duplicated. Okay, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. I have an idea. Mr. Krabs, I have an idea. I can just already know that Zombie Nautilus and Zombie Horse are going to be my go-to mounts. I'm really, like, glad you can ride a Zombie Nautilus. Because I was really concerned that you would just have to, like, kill them. But, not the case. Now, could they change that? Yeah, but I don't really see that. Like, I don't think they will. Why am I stuck? What am I stuck on? What am I stuck on? What? You do, yeah, you do get the effect. You just don't get any damage. Why? I couldn't tell you. Why are you spamming me? Okay, this is clearly not working. How on earth are you supposed to do this? Okay, genuine question. What the fuck? course. You know, shulkers, I hope you get bullied. Genuinely, I think you're an awful... Oh, never... You know, you're kind of chill. Fuck off. Stop shooting me, the American says. Hurry up, come on, you little sausage. You're gonna die in like 5 minutes, so like... okay, I mean, yeah, might as well make most of your rail journey, but like, just hurry up. I need your shells for the various purposes. Basically, like, I need your shells to make extra storage. It's hard to explain, but, you know, you probably don't care about that, right? It's a fucking button. Oh, fuck. God damn, you got no momentum. You got, like, nothing going for you. If this was me, I'd have already made it to the farm. Like, and that just kind of shows, like, ow. That kind of shows, like, I'm the better shulker. Like, I would be the better shulker, you know? You know, like Doctor Who, when a Dalek says to the Doctor, like, you'd make for a good Dalek, I'd make for a good shulker. You know what I mean? Okay, now the issue I have with you, it's a big issue, right? And one I didn't really prepare for. So, one, please stop shooting me. 2, please stop shooting me. 4, yes, we're skipping to 4. We're that serious. We're in this like a serious... Can I get the fucking minecart back? Oh! Ow. I got you, lad. Fucking hell, what are you doing? Listen, bro. You're not that guy. You're not that guy. Please just get in the pissing hole. Actually, wait, before you do. Piss. No! Okay, actually. Okay, there's one. Surely this will go very well. The button's in the way? Wait, you could be right, actually. Piss! We're good. We're okay. We're all good. Are we good though? Piss off, you fat fuck. Oh, piss. There's no buttons. How did I do this before? Well, you know what? Go die in a hole. I'm guessing you both in here. Like, until it's the last thing I do. You're running out of insults. I'm running out of the will to live, personally. Please. Okay. No! Okay. Okay, let's just calm down. Everyone calm down. It's a high, intense situation. We're fine. We're gravy, in fact. Honestly, gravy, kind of overrated. But that's besides the point. Okay, we need uno mas. Might have enough rails. I don't know, personally. Okay, you silly little biscuit. Not even like a good biscuit either. One of those lame ass biscuits. Just gonna wait a second. Maybe you do a rail. How about you lay off the chorus fruit? I'm sorry. I'm no longer sorry. I am sorry. Why can I not place... Fucking shizer, what is wrong with you? Oh, please. Okay, we're okay. I mean, I wouldn't describe myself as like okay right now. Fuck off, you tub of lard. What? How are you still hitting me? Please. Can I get my pissing shulker box? No? Okay. I did hit you from that far away. It was a loose bullet that was just like swaying around in the wind. I kind of like my will to live right now. Can you guys get out of my face? Like, I need you to... You fat tub of lard. I'm sorry. Am I sorry though? No, I'm sorry. Piss off, you tall, lanky son of a fish. Okay, surely this will be fine. I don't see any issues with this. Okay. Are we ready for round 2? Guys and girls? They limbs? Yeah, I have to do this like another 11 more times, so... But I'm not doing this all on stream. Like, listen guys, like I know I hate myself a lot, I shit on myself a lot, but I've got a little bit of self-respect. I'm not going to subject myself or you guys to doing this 11 more times. Just one more time. I need another minecart. You can just chill there for a minute. You'll be fine. Ow. You'll be fine. Fun fact, today's Q&A was supposed to be about Enderman. The prophecy has come true. How many bullets do you want to, like, shoot? It's a genuine question, you know? And my second question would be, are you an American shulker? Because that would explain a hell of a lot. Where's my pissing rails, you fish? Oh, there's always a... Oh, wait. He's on the move. He's on the fucking move. Come on, you silly tin of biscuits. Where do they store their bullets? That's a good question. Also, what part of the zombie do you get a rotten flesh from? Like, you could say, well, all of it because it's a zombie and it's rotten, but like, is it like thighs? Am I taking its head? Like, what am I doing? These are the questions you gotta, like, enough of the theory slop, right? We need more stuff like, where do the skeletons store their arrows? And if they drop their bones, is it, like, what bone is it in the ribcage? Because is it even in the ribcage? Because if that's in the ribcage, that's pretty fucked up. Like, you kind of need the ribcage, I feel like. That's just me, though. I'm not a skeleton, like an undead skeleton. I am a skeleton, right? But, like, I'm gonna stop talking. Alright, you biscuit tin. I see you'll be more annoying. I was reading chat. Not paying attention. How many bones do you have? At least 6. Okay, how do I do this? Yeah, zombie horses are gonna ruin a lot of people's day. Is it bad I kind of want Filter to die in his hardcore world? I'd love to see his, like, playthrough of, like, early, like, Minecraft hardcore. He came to me as a guy with, like, 4 bones. 4, 6, is there really a big difference? Remember, people, they do not spawn on slabs. But I'm still paranoid. So we're gonna wait. Wait a second. Those 2 bones make a big difference. Depends where the bones are, right? If I've got, like, a bone in my head, wait. Do you have bones in your head? Is that reasonable? Where's my fucking arrow? Not arrows. My buttons. Did I throw my buttons away? Oh, don't tell me I threw the buttons away. I've got them in my hotbar. I'm just blind, I guess. That's what it is. Okay. Now for the moment of truth. How do I... how do I do this? Um, it works. It fucking works. Okay, so technically we have a shulker farm. It's very shit, but it's enough for now. No, I don't think there's anything for them to spawn nearby. Better than no shulker farm? Exactly. The main takeaway from this is we have renewable shulker shells. So whenever we go end raiding or end busting at some point, we won't feel too bad for killing shulker shells or shulkers. But I just gotta get 2 more up there. And then probably 2 there, 2 there, and 2 there. And then, like, there'll be, like, we will have no issues with shulker boxes. Yeah, I mean, a part of this was like, I had to refresh my memory on how to do this because it's been a long time since I've made a shulker farm, right? So I needed to understand the mechanics. It's really good that this end city isn't that far away either. My previous shulker farm had a very far away end city. First time I could kill chicken infants, now shulkers. Has to be done. Has to be done. Okay. Well, I'm going to get down to work then. Hopefully next stream, whenever that is, you will see a bigger entree of shulkers. Maybe an Enderman farm instead. We'll see, because I still need to build the Enderman farm. But technically, we have a shulker farm that's built. So, we are now, like, the biggest job we have now is to make it more efficient, which is doable. What's up, Tristan? Welcome back to the stream. I hope you're doing well. The question is, let me get this set up, because... Actually, no, we're fine, we're fine. What I need to do is... some things. Are there any loose shulkers? There's one. I can yoink you. Are there any up here? Hello, sir. Oh, hello. There are. Oh. Okay, so these aren't very hard to get, which is good. I need to get more minecarts, ideally. Maybe more glass. Buttons. Yeah, let's get glass, buttons, and stuff like that. Ow. I was reading chat. Fuck. Yeah, glass and buttons, right? Not good. Maybe blocks? No, we're fine. Let me do that. I need... What the piss? Oh, by the way, so this shulker farm is relog proof as well, which is very nice. We love relog proof farms. Yeah, daylight savings is a very strange. Does that mean logging in and logging out doesn't break it? Yeah. It will always, like, work, basically. Okay, well, to that end, I'm gonna... Why am I here? Okay, well, I need to go back to Lightborn. That's your bed now, apparently. Oh, Leo is on his wheel. Interesting. Oof rockets, yeah. Well, we'll get some more. That's the first time in a long time, by the way. I've used my shield. It's the first time I've used it with this pattern. Combat when? Hopefully soon. I do wonder what Java will get next week. Like, would it be more features or would it be bug fixing? And will Bedrock need to play catch up desperately? These are questions I don't know the answer to, but maybe you do. Okay, how? Let me just... Yeah, I hope we get more stuff. I mean, how much iron do I have? That's a good amount of minecarts. Okay. I'll be taking that. Thank you very much. How many minecarts is that? 13. Why is the music for the overworld so loud? It's just how it is, right? I don't get it. It's always so loud. Even that's loud for me. Okay, well, in that case, I'm gonna make it even louder. No. In that case, I'm going to stream here. Thank you guys for watching this stream. Yeah, shulker farm stuff. I honestly really wanted to do that, so I'm glad we got it done this stream. As well as showcasing the new end design we've got going on with the gateways. That took so long to do, but I think it's paid off pretty well. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys at some point, probably during the weekend, we'll see. But until then, take care of yourselves, drink some water, play some Minecraft, play the newest snapshot if you can and want to. And yeah, I'll catch you guys later. This goddamn stick drift. I'm trying to end stream, it's just not letting me. Goddamn. Okay. Bye.